Mountain Point, hear the roar, we're coming through. Maroon and gold, you know what to do. Pride so strong, it's got that lion's bite. Say it loud. Mountain Point, ignite. MPTV news starts now. Listen up, learn it, live it, love it, never give up. We're Mountain Point, maroon and gold in our soul. Say it loud, say it clear, we've got control. Woo!
Here's what's happening on MPTV. We've got a Spirit Week going on, so be sure to participate and come out to support MP at the Tukey Bowl this Thursday. Here's some info on the history and the meaning of the Tukey Bowl. And this week I've had the pleasure of learning and researching about the Tukey Bowl. The Tukey Bowl is a yearly tradition that we've had going on here at Mountain Point and Desert Vista. It's a great way to show teamwork and a fun competition between both schools in the Ahwatukee area. Beyond the football field, the schools show spirit in many ways in a canned food drive and in Spirit Weeks. I had the pleasure to interview and talk to some people and find out the true history and the meaning behind the Tukey Bowl. Alright Jacob, we know that you transferred from Desert Vista your sophomore year and this will be your 4th time playing in the Tukey Bowl. What's the difference in the atmosphere from playing with the Thunder to now being able to play with the Pride?
It's a lot different. Definitely the fundraising, the preparation that goes into it. Mountain Point just takes it better overall and just takes it more seriously overall than the school across from us.
So, is there a different type of preparation that goes in for a game like this against Desert Vista than any other game that you've had this season?
Yes, a lot more goes into it. Right? Obviously, it's a rivalry, so we can't lose the game. So, we like to take film more seriously, practice more seriously. The guys are more focused. We're flying around during practice just to make sure we don't lose this game.
All right. So, what would it mean to you to bring home the Tukey Bowl trophy as your last year graduating?
It mean a lot, definitely. So I can definitely say that I didn't lose Desert Vista my senior year. Definitely to be able to have bragging rights for the rest of my life.
And why should the fans come out to the game and support you guys?
I think they should come out and support because it's a big game. They're for Ahwatukee, the city of Ahwatukee as a whole. Just Desert Vista's community, Mountain Point's community, just coming out to the game, supporting, having fun. Just make sure you guys just leave all the drama at home. We don't need no fights at the game, so we can just have a fun, packed crowd.
All right, thank you so much, Jacob, for joining us on MPTV. Make sure that you guys come out to the Tukey Bowl tomorrow at 7 at home and come out to the tailgate at 5:30 before the game. And I'm here with 2 more amazing athletes. I'll let them introduce themselves.
I'm Amelia. I'm Mariah.
And they both play flag football. And in honor of the Tukey Bowl being this week, we have a quick couple questions for them. Your own Tukey Bowl.
It was a great opportunity to play against our rival team, and both teams competed really hard, but Pride brought back the trophy.
It was a great opportunity to showcase our talent to all the parents and our family and friends.
And my last question is, will you guys as flag football athletes be coming out tomorrow to support our boys as they play in their own Tukey Bowl at home?
Yes, and you guys should too.
And remember, the theme is blackout.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Can't wait to see you tomorrow, and roll Pride.
Roll Pride!
Here's another way that we can crush TV. The Super Football Canned Food Drive is almost over, but we need your help. The annual competition between the Mountain Point Pride and the other people at DV is in its finals week. All cans need to be here by November 7th. Check the flyers around campus for what to drop off and put it in any of the pink boxes around campus or in the front office or to C141. Got any questions? Contact Mr. Reader. Here's a couple of things that you guys should put in your calendar. Family teacher conferences are Wednesday, November 13th. All families are invited, especially if you are struggling in a class. Club photos for yearbook are also next week on Thursday the 14th. Talk to your club sponsor to get a pass and know what time your group picture will be taken in the gym. We're lucky to have teachers who really care about their students at Mountain Point. Check out how 2 of them were recently honored.
Cameron Kale is an exceptional educator whose passion for teaching and art has transformed students' lives one creation at a time.
My teaching and educational philosophy is about continuous learning and exploring and getting the kids engaged because they want to be here, and if they come in with ideas and are like, I saw this on TikTok, we'll we'll research it and we'll try. I'll get whatever supplies that they need, and we try everything that they're interested in and wanting them to be here. And all of the classes, I try to make all of the projects just motivated toward them, toward their interests, toward what they think of.
Ms. Kale is a dedicated ceramics teacher at Mountain Point High School and now the recipient of the prestigious Arizona Educator of the Year Award. This award, presented by the Arizona Art Education Association, honors Ms. Kale for her remarkable contributions to art education at both local and national levels.
I was so happy for her. I actually wrote one of the emails to recommend her. I'm her TA. I stay here for Clay Club. She means so much to me. She's a really great teacher, and overall, she deserves the award, and I'm glad she got it.
Her outstanding program development, engaging teaching style, and commitment to nurturing creativity have inspired her students, and her classroom has become a sanctuary for artists of all levels to safely explore their inner voice through art.
Her overall mood that she brings to here is really, she's ready, she wants to help everybody. One of my biggest inspirations is her, and it's very, very nice to have actually been given the tools and the confidence to do the pieces.
Tremendous support. Every time I would fail a project, I would not want to continue. I wouldn't even give it a second thought. I'd say, I just want to switch to something else. She would give me the time, give me the option to switch, but still encourage me to still continue with the same project. And I always like that about her, because she always pushes you to keep going, even if I've given up, but she just pushes me to keep going.
Well, first, having Miss Kale as a teacher, I think it's brought out a certain part of me, because I don't really express my feelings or anything, but I feel like through my art, she encourages me to. And when we start a new project and she's approving our sketches, she asks me what does it mean to you? How does it make you feel?
Cameron Kale has a heart of gold, and she will do any and everything for her kids and our community, and that's what makes her special. She takes the time out with the students to take them and give them experiences that they would not necessarily get from just being in a basic art class, and they absolutely enjoy everything that she teaches them and how she is with them as well. So congratulations to Cameron on being the Art Teacher of the Year for the state of Arizona. What an immense honor, and what an honor to be her principal here at Mountain Point.
I'm in my 21st year, and so I love my job. I'm at a point where I have fun, I lesson plan out, I know exactly what I'm doing, I'm not up all night long stressing out about the next day. And I really do, I feel very, very lucky and very honored to not only get this award, but just to have my job that I do. I play with clay all day long, and I give suggestions to the kids, and it's a good job.
Mark Campbell is a career and technical education teacher at Mountain Point, where he teaches business classes. Recently, he was recognized by Tempe Coalition for his efforts in advocating for youth as a sponsor of Mountain Point's Future Business Leaders of America Club.
Tempe Coalition is a wonderful organization that support teens and support organizations, community organization that they rally with and partner with that is helpful to teens. The Advocate Award was basically my role as an FBLA advisor, and that through that avenue I provide a means for kids to avoid those negative things in society, drug use and alcohol abuse and so forth, because now their time is spent on something that's more productive and more self-uplifting.
Mr. Campbell is such an engaging teacher. He's by far my favorite teacher this year. He is great, and I think that I already had an inclination to wanting to do business, probably last year, a little bit, but this year, with just the amount of stuff I've learned in the couple months for the first quarter of school, I was like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do in my life. This is what I want to do. You know, he's really engaging, really expressive, and it's great because you feel like it's not boring. It's not boring in class, and to me, that's super important. If the class is boring, I'm not gonna want to be engaged in the class, and he's not boring, and I want to be engaged in the class every day. So
FBLA is a CTSO, Career Technical Student Organization. It's an extension of the classroom. It is where the kids get an opportunity to practice what they're learning in the classroom, taking the concept and the theory and making it more kinesthetic, where they go to leadership conference and they talk to professionals. But it's the whole concept of networking, meeting like-minded student, and getting feedback from professionals who are actually doing the job on a daily basis. They can now apply or see the application of what they're learning in a physical way. The other way is community competitions, regional competition, state competition, and national competition, where now they compete within different areas of business against other business students within the state. If they're in the top 5, they can represent the state of Arizona at national competition. So
I think that it's benefited my communication skills. I've been able to network with so many different people, been able to get so many different people's contact info, and just expand my network. And I think it's also helped because I've become more confident with talking to these higher up business people that are like, dang, they've made it, you know what I'm saying? And I've been more confident going up to them and asking them questions, whereas before I joined FBLA, I definitely wouldn't have done that stuff.
If you build relationships with kids, you can get them to do anything, and Mark Campbell is the epitome of building relationships. He gets kids to do what he needs them to do. They really enjoy his class. It's a joy to have Mark Campbell on campus.
Again, thank you to the Tempe Coalition. That was nice to be recognized for that. I appreciate it 100%.
We all know it's been a big week for political choices, so we decided to go around campus to find out some of your choice favorites. Isaiah and Alejandra have the inside track.
Hi, this is MPTV News. I'm Isaiah and I'm here with
Malia.
All right, so Malia, would you rather be able to fly or be invisible?
Invisible.
Why would you rather be invisible?
So I can sneak up on people.
All right, Alexander, would you rather be a famous singer or a famous actor?
Famous singer.
Why a famous singer?
I like to sing.
Who am I here with?
Layla.
All right, so Layla, would you rather have 2 noses or an eye in the middle of your forehead?
Eye in the middle of my forehead.
Why?
Because what do I look like having 2 noses?
What do you look like having an eye in the middle of your forehead?
Here's a look at the temperature coming up. Don't forget, we have a day off on Monday. MP has a new school communication system called Student Square. Make sure you sign up and start to use it to communicate with your teachers, clubs, and groups. Attention all Mountain Point students. A rumor has been circling online recently that Mountain Point is closing. This is not true. Mountain Point has no plans to close in the foreseeable future, and any news in that vein would be sent through official channels such as Student Square. Please refrain from spreading these rumors. Thank you guys for joining us. We are MP and Roll Pride.
We're Mountain Point's Maroon